Picture this. It's the dead of night in Port of Spain, Trinidad. The air is thick with the scent of burning sugar cane as the colonial masters are celebrating and enjoying their fortune. The steady rhythm of drum echoes through the streets. The people move as one, their voices rising in song, their feet pounding the earth in defiance. This is Canboulay. The word Canboulay comes from the French word Canboulay, meaning burnt cane. During slavery, Africans were forced to put out fires in sugarcane fields. But after slavery was abolished in 1834, Canboulay became something more. It was no longer about pain. It was about power. It was a celebration of survival, culture, and freedom. Every year, the people of Trinidad took to the streets at night, singing, drumming, dancing in a grand procession. But the British colonial authorities saw this as a threat. They feared the power of the drums, the unity of the people, and the unstoppable force of a culture they could not control. By 1880, the British government had had enough. They banned Canboulay outright, declaring it unlawful. No more drums, no more processions, no more voices rising in defiance. But the people were not ready to give up their traditions, and so the Battle of Canboulay began. You can take people out of Africa, but you can never erase their culture. The people were tired. For centuries, enslaved Africans endured unbearable conditions. Back-breaking labor from dawn till dusk, relentless heat, and the sting of the overseer's whip. They lived in cramped, filthy quarters, barely given enough food to survive. Families were torn apart and their traditions were stripped away. Yet, despite everything, their spirit remained unbroken. and colonization was a system built on exploitation and oppression. The British, like many European powers, ruled with an iron fist, stripping people of their lands, their rights, and their identities. They imposed their language, their laws, and their religion while violently suppressing any form of resistance. Enslaved Africans were treated as property. Their labor was fueling the wealth of the empire while they suffered under inhumane conditions.
In 1881 was a different matter. The Canboulay rebels prepared for Jamaica. Imagine a team in backyard, living conditions worse than bad. No room for morality and decency. Privacy. But a feeling of excitement is rushing through. Could get a surprise. On the action
As you know, Africans love music and drums. It's in their culture, it's in their DNA. So, on the night of February 26, 1881, the people refused to stay silent as they gathered to celebrate. The colonial police, armed and ready, marched in to stop them. The street turned into a battlefield. The people fought back with sticks, stones, and sheer determination. The air rang with sounds of battle cries and breaking glass. For hours, the people of Trinidad stood their ground, refusing to be silenced. The British forces, outnumbered and overwhelmed, had no choice but to retreat. Canboulay had won. The spirit of the people could not be broken. Though the people won, the authorities continued to place restrictions on drumming, masking, and street celebrations. But despite this, Canboulay did not die. Instead, it evolved. The rhythms of resistance lived in calypso music, in the beats of the steel pan. Remember, Africans were banned from playing their drums, so they had to use oil drums to make music and other ways to entertain themselves. And it has evolved. It is in the heart of what we know today as the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. Today, when you see the colorful parades, hear the infectious beats, and feel the electric energy of Carnival, you are witnessing a legacy of Canboulay, a festival that was nearly crushed but never defeated. One of the most powerful expressions of resistance in Carnival is the use of costumes to mock colonizers. The people turned the oppression into satire, dressing in elaborate European-style outfits, mimicking the people who once tried to silence them. What was once a symbol of power of the British became a symbol of defiance for the people of Trinidad. The Canboulay riots were not just a fight for a festival. They were a fight for freedom, for culture, for identity. And that fight was won. Because Africans were banned from playing their drums, they became innovative. And guess what? They made music from bamboo. So let's listen to some music and beats made from bamboo. If you are visiting Trinidad and Tobago, one of the best ways to understand the history and culture of the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival is by attending the Canboulay riots. Here, you will get the full history and you will get a reenactment of that. After the reenactment, you will see the creativity and how people had to cope up during that time. How they made music from bamboo, how they made music from steel pans, and the costumes that they wore to mock their colonizers. So let's enjoy this part of the Canboulay Riot Reenactment 2025. So this is how they could march in the streets when they were banned from playing drums. The colonial masters were so evil. And you can tell from this costume, this is how they used to whip the enslaved people in the plantations, or if they defied their orders. It's sad to imagine that people had to go through this. The women that are wearing a costumes with a big front and a big behind are called Dame Lorraine, who is a Trinidadian carnival character that humorously exaggerates the dresses and mannerisms of the French plantation mistresses. The performance blends satire, dance, and cultural resistance. So what they are doing, they're just mimicking how the mistresses used to behave during that time. Remember, there is a lot of parties that had interest on this island, including the French, the British, and other colonizers. What this group is playing is called the steel pan. So this is how Africans who were enslaved had to innovate and become creative to entertain and play music when they were banned from playing the drums, the African drums. So this is the steel pan that was invented here in Trinidad and Tobago. first glance, the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival may seem like just a grand celebration, and it is actually. But beneath the music, dancing, and the revelry lies a history of struggle, resistance, and the fight for self-expression. The costumes seen today or these days are a modern evolution of traditional carnival characters. Long before the feathered bikinis and the dazzling beads, masqueraders dressed in elaborate outfits meant to satirize and mock their former oppressors. That is, exaggerated European-style clothing, powdered wigs, and aristocratic gowns. All that turned into powerful symbols of defiance. Carnival was never just about revelry. It was about the rebellion. Even today, the bold and expressive costumes worn in the streets can be seen as a continuation of that spirit, a refusal to conform, a celebration of freedom, and a statement for younger generations that self-expression will never be silenced. Next, the people that you see that are covered in all blue are playing a character that is called the Blue Devil. So the Blue Devil is a traditional Trinidadian carnival character that is covered in blue paint and known for wild, menacing performances. They dance, growl, and demand money from spectators to calm their rage. Watch this.
Get that choke. Get that wine. You ain't going fast now? There you go. Wine. Hold on. And y'all go down low and stay. Y'all go low and stay. You ready? One. Get ready. Go. Get ready. Go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Get that wine. Wine. And choke.
Quality is not good. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you truly enjoyed it and you learned something new. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I always say sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this episode and let's educate one another. And I'll definitely see you on the next episode. But until then, bye-bye. Kwaheri. Ciao.